So, good morning and welcome back to Daily Transfer Update. Today we're going to speak about one in and one out. Firstly, I wanted to say thank you very much to everybody who's watched all the videos recently. Listen, it's not been an easy time being a YouTuber in these times without any football, especially a football YouTuber. Excuse me. And I'm really enjoying doing the FIFA streams. I'm going to slow down a little bit on them because not that I'm getting to burnout point, but I feel like I'm putting way too many hours in a day at the moment. What with 2 morning videos, daytime FIFA stream, 5 o'clock stream, evening FIFA stream, I literally don't have time to take a dump, let alone do anything else. So I'm going to slow down a little bit, go back to some 9 o'clock streams that I used to do. So keep your eyes peeled for them. And I am going to start doing some streaming in the daytime on the Gunner Gaming channel, which is the second channel I have. So we're shortened rather than 2.5 hours on the FIFA stream in the daytime, maybe shorten that to maybe 1.5 hours and then go and do an hour on the second channel. But yeah, we shall see. We shall see what happens. But listen, like I say, we're going to speak about 2 players today. Don't forget to stick a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And we are going to start off with the Canadian Wonderkid, and that is Jonathan David. This guy is breaking all sorts of records for the Canadian national team. Most goals in a calendar year is 8. He holds that record. Is so young as well. He's absolutely smashing it to pieces. The kid is absolutely on fire. He plays for Genk, and his goal scoring record is literally second to none. Now, he is linked to a move to Arsenal and Everton and Barcelona. Now, in 83 games for Ghent, not Genk, Ghent, he scored 37 goals and 15 assists in 83 games, which is pretty damn good considering his age. I mean, like, he's only 20 years old. He's only just turned 20 up in January. So he's only just turned 20. That is not a bad goal scoring record for a 20-year-old. For Canada, for the national team, he made his debut back in September 2018, and he has got 11 goals in 12 games for the Canadian national team. Now, like I said, this kid is pretty damn relentless. You know, he plays up front. He's a striker, as you know. He can play at number 10, which he's played a few games, only a handful of games. And he can play out on the left-hand side. Now, what I like about this guy is he is a big guy. Yeah, he's a big physical guy. Very, very quick. Left foot, right foot, tricky. He's fast. He's so quick. And the fact that Barcelona, Arsenal and Everton want him, there's other teams I'm sure that are going to come in for this guy. The price tag is around £20 million. Me personally, I think that's a little bit low. I think he'll go for a bit more than that. Where is he going to go, though? That is the question. We already have Martinelli. They already have Calvert-Lewin at Everton. And Barcelona, I don't know. Listen, their production line is pretty damn relentless. Not only that, they do have the fact that they've spent out on Ousmane Dembele for a lot of money at a young age. Same age as him. He's gone there for big, big money, and the pressure has killed him off, plus the injuries as well. So does this mean that he's going to go there? Listen, if Barcelona come calling for you, you're going. It's as simple as that. It doesn't matter who you are. Barca come in, you're going. Does that mean he is going to go there? Are they actually going to go in for him? Do they actually need him? Let's be real. I know they're looking for a striker. I think they're looking for a more finished article striker as opposed to a prospect. And like I said, this guy is absolutely superb. Is the younger brother of Anthony Martial, judging by that picture. A spitting image of Martial. But look at the size of him. He is a big, big guy. And like I said, he is in high demand at the moment. And the one thing I will say here is, like, we've got Martinelli, we've got Lacazette, we've got Aubameyang. We don't know what's going to happen to him this summer. We've got Pepe. We've got a lot of attack-minded players. Now, if Aubameyang goes, I want to see us bring in somebody that's a little bit more polished. You know, this guy, yes, he's very good. Yes, he's scoring a lot of goals where he's at. Does that mean that he's going to continue on at the next club as the main striker? I don't think it's time for Arsenal to be going for him as a main striker. Him as a backup striker, playing him in Europa League, playing him in the League Cup, playing him in the FA Cup, stuff like that, then yes. But would he come in on them terms? I'm not so sure. Listen, he could walk into Everton's team and play out front with Calvert-Lewin every week. I don't know. Listen, leave it all in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts. Do you rate him? Like I said, I do. I think he's got everything. But for me, he's not quite ready to be a main striker at Arsenal Football Club. But let me know. If so, how much do you think he's worth? Next player I want to talk about, oh my God, here we go again. And that is Henrikh Mkhitaryan. Now, Arsenal have rejected 2 offers for Mkhitaryan. And Roma are getting the ump with it. They don't want to pay what we want for him. He's getting paid £200,000 a week at Arsenal at the moment. And it doesn't look like we're anywhere near getting rid of him. And where does that leave us? Because I don't see loads of teams queuing up to buy Henrikh Mkhitaryan, especially on the salary that he's on. They're apparently now looking towards getting Pedro from Chelsea, which means that we're going to be lumbered with this guy unless somebody else comes in. I'm just hoping, praying, fingers crossed that somebody can come in, because for me, he's never been good enough. Genuinely, listen, don't get me wrong, I was excited when we signed him. I think every Arsenal fan was excited when we signed him. It was okay, cool. We know what you did at Dortmund. You had that link up with Aubameyang. You went to United, didn't work out, although he did score in the Europa League final. And he did win the League Cup with them as well as the Europa League. But when we swapped him for Alexis Sanchez, and he come in, I remember his first game against Everton, he got a hat-trick of assists in that game. He teed up Aubameyang. We're all like, oh my God, this is going to be mad. This is going to be so good. And it just genuinely hasn't panned out like that, to the point where we loaned him out to Roma. He's not done too bad at Roma, to be fair to him. He's been injured a few times, but he's not done too bad. His goals to minutes ratio, etc., is pretty decent. But he can't do it in the Premier League. Listen, he's 30 plus now. I don't want to see him in an Arsenal shirt again. I couldn't care less what people say. I do not want to see this guy in an Arsenal shirt. I'd rather us pay off his contract or let him run his contract down, do whatever. I do not want to see you play for this club again. I think there's players out there that we could go and buy that are a lot better than him. There's hundreds of them. And the thing is, he's had a dig at Unai Emery for saying, oh, Emery wanted me to do stuff that I wasn't used to doing and not comfortable with doing, and blah, 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 blah. But listen, at the end of the day, we've binned him off to Roma. He's done all right out there. Hopefully, Arsenal can come to a deal with Roma to get this done, because, you know, it's all well and good slagging off Unai Emery, which is cool, do what you got to do. At the end of the day, he hardly covered himself in glory under Unai Emery. Yes, he scored a couple of goals against Southampton. He scored a few goals here and there. But, you know, when he's saying that he don't like doing the dirty side of the game, was pretty much what he was saying. Oh, I'm not used to tracking back and pressing. Well, that's football, mate. Yeah, and you have to do what is required from the manager that you are playing under at the time. And if you don't like it, tough. You're getting paid to play for that football club. So as far as I'm concerned, he should keep his mouth shut. He's taken a hell of a lot of money. And if somebody paid me, you or anyone else watching this, 200 grand a week, I'm sure we'd run up and down all day long. But it is what it is. Again, leave it in the comment section. Do you think Henrikh Mkhitaryan will leave Arsenal this summer? If so, how much are we going to get for him? The fees that are being put about, apparently Arsenal want anywhere between 18 and 23 million, depending on what reports you read. Roma want to pay anywhere between kind of 13 to 18 million pounds. So I don't know. One thing I do know is he does need to leave, and he needs to leave pretty sharpish, because as soon as we get back to normality, he has to be one of the first out of the club. And whilst we can get some kind of fee for him, we need to hurry up and get that done before it gets to the point where we can't. But again, listen, all have a wonderful Friday. I'm going to get myself to bed. I am absolutely shattered. And I'll leave you all in peace. I will be back later, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Laters, peeps.